Hey, this is Southern Pepper One. It's early in the morning. Sun's really not out. Or it's out, it's just cloudy. I want to talk about a subject not really prepper related, but it's our country. Much more important than prepping. Much more important than me or you. I took a trip recently to New York. While I was there, I actually felt like I was behind enemy lines. Just because certain things that I own here in South Carolina, be it magazines with high capacity, be it certain rifles, be it certain pistols, they are putting major restrictions on. So, I couldn't carry those with me. I couldn't carry them anyways because I was flying. But if I would have drove, I would have definitely included an AR-15, some 30-round magazines, a Glock in my vehicle for my personal safety. Those aren't allowed. Those are being restricted. I cannot comprehend that our country has come this far. The loss of freedom is unbelievable. 20, 30 years ago, we were talking about Russia, the Soviet Union, and how their citizens were behind walls, fences, were watched by secret police, couldn't say anything negative about the government. You get a knock on the door. Our country is turning into that. If you don't think so, you are not keeping up with the news. You are not reading, you're not educating yourself, because it is happening. You look at the NSA, they're spying on us. They're not allowed to. I don't care if the Supreme Court says they can. The people on the Supreme Court is wrong. My Constitution is very clear with the rights it gives me, and my rights are being violated in so many areas. And nothing's being done. You know why? Because me and you are average Joe Americans. We go to work, we raise our kids, we do the right things. And we're not the ones that jump up if something goes wrong and go out and riot, go out and stir up trouble. Because we love our country. But if we truly love our country, we are coming to a point where we're going to have to make a decision. And I know what I'm saying now. The decision we make will change your life, will change everyone's life. But failing to do anything will result in a further decline of our rights, our freedoms, and we will be directly responsible. Yes, people are out there taking these, government, but guess what? We're allowing it. We're not objecting. Look at every country. If something goes wrong, their people are out in the streets demanding freedom, demanding change. We're not. We're a patient people. But one day, the patience of the average American is going to run out. And there's two types of Americans out there. There's a kind that has their hands out, that are trying to get everything they can from the government, everything they can for them. And then there's another kind of person that says, I'm going to work as hard as I can. Yeah, everything's messed up now. I understand that. Things were done wrong policy-wise, and you might have a hard time making it. So you might have to have your hand out. But if your hand is out, not wanting to get a job, not wanting to improve your life by doing it yourself, then you're wrong. This free money is going to run out one day. Just look at the NDAA. There's so many. I'm not even going to try to educate you right now because you need to educate yourself. Don't listen to me. Go study. They can detain U.S. citizens, not tell anybody that they detained you. They're even authorizing assassinations of U.S. citizens. Look at drone strikes. Look at the no-fly list. They can put you on a no-fly list, limit your ability to move around, and you're not even been charged with anything. There's babies on that list that can't fly. Total insanity. Why do they do this? Well, we've got to make you safer. We've got to protect you from terrorists. The only real terrorist that is out there that is really effective right now is the United States government, because they terrorize me. Just walk up to somebody and say, hey, I'm from the IRS, we're going to audit you. Their blood pressure will shoot through the roof. Anxiety will just well up and swell up in them. So why are they doing it? Make us safer? No, because their border is wide open. Any 10-year-old could walk across the United States border in so many places. If they really wanted to make us safer, they would secure the border and make it a real border. Do they have this lust for power that they're... Yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything. Or maybe they know a collapse is coming, or maybe they're trying to orchestrate a collapse so they can grab more power. Another thing is with the immigration debate. It's sad. They are making the citizenship of the United States a piece of trash because they're rewarding someone who's doing something illegally, giving them the greatest gift in this world, and that is the citizenship of the United States if you were not born here. The greatest gift. With that citizenship comes huge, the ability to prosper, the ability to get ahead, the ability to make yourself and your family just advance. Also with that should be a huge responsibility to assimilate into America, to put America first. But they're giving it away. They're cheapening it. Sad. Don't reward people that break the law. You don't reward me if I break the law. You punish me. But certain segments of the population can be rewarded. It's sad. So what are we going to do? Well, we can move away, literally out of the country. I'm not for that right now. We can put up with it and say, okay, put more shackles on me, put the chains tighter. Or we can fight. I did use the word fight. There's a lot of things we can do fighting that are not violent. What if millions of good patriots just shut the country down by walking in the streets? Other segments of the population do it all the time. If we did it, we would probably be fired upon, be vilified. But you know what? That's okay. We know who our friends are out there. So trying to appease anyone, it's not working. Definitely not working. I don't have all the answers, and I'm probably just ranting. But time is coming closer that we have to do something. If not, we're going to lose everything. And you know what? America, I love it. I fought for it. I bled for it. But America is not the answer. What is the answer is having true freedom and having that Constitution upheld as the highest law of the land. If America falls, but I can still have my Constitution and freedom, then America falls. I don't care what you name it. I long for the ability to be free, the ability not to live in fear of my government with all its crazy agencies, that when they come after you, you can't win as an individual. And there's so many people that we let them gobble up and we don't do anything. We don't stand up in the streets. I admire those guys in Lexington and Concord. They believed in something, they mustered publicly, and they started something because they had courage. Am I saying I have courage? No, I'm scared, just as scared as you. But I'm more scared that I don't do anything, and the results is our country goes further and further into a corrupt Gestapo, and that's what it's becoming. So maybe this is what I do to feel better about myself, but you know, that's not enough just to rant. We have to come up with positive steps we can take. And all the steps I'm thinking, you know what? It's becoming a group of people out there that don't care about the Constitution, that don't care about anything other than what they can get for themselves, be it the general public or be it people in power. And they're becoming more because people realize that they can vote people in that will give them things. And when that happens, we're done as a country. There's not enough people that are trying to work and produce to take care of everyone. And you know what? Who gives anybody the right to take what I make and give to somebody else? Please explain that to me. The only reason it happens is because there is a government that says if you don't, we will bring guys with guns and we will kill you if you object. I think, what would the Founding Fathers do? What were the guys that, oh my gosh, they actually had a revolution. They actually they took up firearms, what would they do? People say, oh, we can't be violent. And I'm not advocating at this point overthrowing the United States government. I'm advocating establishing or putting back in place the Constitution, lawful order, lawful government. Because what we have now is not. When they can disregard the Constitution daily and spy on me, it is wrong. And you might say, well, don't say nothing, man. Don't do nothing to get the attention. You know what? If I don't have their attention, then I am not doing my job as a patriot. If I don't want to have my head stick up, because you know the nail that sticks up gets hammered. And maybe that's our philosophy. Maybe we need millions of us to put our heads up. Maybe that will do something. But being silent at this point is not working. And for all of you that are working for the United States government, knowingly you're doing illegal, unconstitutional things, you are a traitor to the Constitution. You are a whore for money. You need to quit. And you might say, well, I got 3 years left for retirement. I'm going to get this huge retirement. Then you are a whore. You are doing things for money that you know you should not be doing. We are not the beacon of freedom in this world. If you compare us with other countries and our secret police, yes, we have a secret police. We have agencies there that are spying on us. We have a lot of secrets. And there needs to be some secrets for national defense. Not the secrets of, hey, we're keeping track of everything you do, buy, sell, say. That is wrong. I don't have the answers. But I'm tired of being quiet. What would George Washington do? Would he just say, tighten the chains a little tighter? Or, hey, we need to organize. We need to do something. Thanks for watching.